So this is my new camping setup. It's a product made by Tusca Outdoor company. They actually are known for making hunting blinds. They make them out of a foam, so they're super insulated. Like the foam is screwed and glued together, and then it's got like a proprietary, kind of like a rhino liner, but it's hot sprayed on it hot, so it kind of seals everything up, makes it super strong. I've actually stood on the top of this thing, and it's pretty cool. But anyway, my intention initially was to kind of get it all set up before I showed it to anyone, but some people were asking me on another forum or whatever to see if I couldn't get a video up and show you guys what it's all about. It's a little bit different than anyone they've ever made before. I contacted the company and asked if they could do this and build it to this specification, and they were like, absolutely, we can. It's we're capable of doing that. They sent me I contacted them, and with a few hours I had a email back from the owner, one of the owners, Josh. Adam is I never met Adam, but Adam is in charge of the production side of the things, and they sent me a CAD drawing within the week and put it in. I paid for it. They put it in production, and it was ready. They told me it'd be about a month, and it was like 3 weeks. So I got to go up and see how they do things. It's really cool because I went to pick it up in person. They're based out of Lebanon, Pennsylvania, and I live down in North Carolina. So long and the short of it is, this is my Tusca camper. It's built specifically for my truck. It's an 8-foot bed, and they made it, I got it basically 7 foot 11 inches. So the actual footprint of it is like 48 inches by 7 foot 11. So let you see the inside. Again, I haven't got it all set up yet, but it's a pretty cool little gig here. All I have in here, I put a little foam padding. It's a 1-inch foam, because if I end up on, kind of crawling around in there a little bit, it kind of makes it convenient. I'm going to set this thing up pretty simple. I bought a little futon chair, kind of like people used to have in college. It's a 7-inch thick memory foam mattress. Thing is super comfortable. That on top of the 1-inch padding here gives me 8 inches of good padding. I can sit upright in there. It's got a little bit of a slant to it, you can see. But my plan for this is to run it simple. I'm going to put a small refrigerator in there, car fridge, and run a couple hundred watts of solar on the roof. Bring it into my little Yeti box there. That's a Yeti Lithium 400, and I'm going to put it's made by Sunjoy, but it's a Ice Cove, little battery operated 2500 BTU AC unit, and that's going to go kind of like right here on the side, kind of down towards this end. I'm going to pipe the heated end of it out, run the AC in there. This, as I said, this has got like 2.5-inch foam board on the top, and 2.5-inch on the bottom, and 2 inches on the sides. It's the doors is insulated as well. This company is known for being able to like heat their blinds with nothing but a candle. They're so well insulated. So that was really the reason I went with it, was that, and I wanted something that was waterproof. I have tons of space in there, a lot more than you think. Like if you look at it from the outside, I get stopped every day. Somebody's coming up to me and asking me to see it, and they're like, "Is that a dog box? Is that a, what is that?" And I tell people it's my dog box big Yeti cooler. It's my insulated box on the back of my truck, but it's my sleeping pod. So you can see that, we'll hold this open. It works well with my, well, that's going shut, but it works well with my tailgate step. I'm going to, I've ordered some roof racks for my stand-up paddleboard and kayak and canoe racks, and I'm going to put a like I said, a couple 100 watts of solar on there. It's 8 foot long. This is the coolest thing about it though. So this is the one thing that I did not expect. You can see they mated it up to the roof of my truck. So that's 43 inches to the turn. So, and then it goes up to about 53 or 54 inches. So I had to especially order ladder rack that would go over it. So I'm gonna put some awnings. My plan is to put an awning on this side and then one that comes straight off so that I can use it a little more often, like a 5x8. And then on this side, I'm going to put a run like a shower awning that comes off and drops down. Pretty much, I'm mostly a minimalist, and I wanted a minimalist setup for when I'm on the road. It's just me and my little dog. So I wanted something that was big enough for me to get in, and you know, me and my dog, if we get caught in bad weather, you know, to do that, be able to, you know, still have enough room to play tug of war and all that. But I pretty much run a pretty minimalist camping setup anyway. So I'll keep most of my clothing on I'm setting up a molly system behind my seat so that I individually pull bags, and you know, if I've got my clothes, I'll just go in there with it, or I'll, you know, my cooking gear or whatever. I pretty much, you know, eat pretty light on the road too. I don't, you know, I'm a vegetarian, so most of the time it's like, you know, veggies and noodles, something that I could cook up pretty easy if I wanted to. Just heat something up on I've got a what was it, a Dometic or Oreo 5100, like the alcohol stove. That's what I plan to cook on most of the time when I'm on the road, as opposed to having any propane or anything like that. I've done all that. I've had a Sprinter van, a Class B. I've had a Class C. And what I found was, most of the time when I camped, I just was inside the camper. You know what I mean? I wasn't spending enough time outside, so I wanted something that I would, like, you know, spend more time outside than inside. And the only way to do that is to kind of go small, in my opinion. So that's kind of what I'm doing. But I wanted to show you guys this, because this is the crazy thing. Well, I gotta shut my tailgate. Hold on. This is a 2024 Chevy 2500 HD regular cab. It's basically just a work truck, but you can see 22,746. I bought this with 0 miles on it. And that's what I've done over the first year I've had it. It's 15.5 miles per gallon. Now, when I was in Lebanon, I hit the button on my second trip after we put the hitchhiker in there. So I want to show you this. This is kind of trippy. All right, so let's flip it over here. Now you can see I've driven 1,722 miles since I picked this thing up in Lebanon, and I'm at 15.8. So it's increased my gas mileage by 0.3 of a mile per gallon. Now, I'm pretty sure that, and that's simply because of the size and filling it up, and it's not like a drag or anything. You don't know this thing's back there. It's 100, like this thing, they say that the teardrop version of what they got is, they says it's about 190 pounds. So I figure this one, I haven't weighed it, and I will, but this one is more along the lines, I think, of around probably about 160 pounds, just because it's got less, it's longer than their teardrop version, but it's narrower. So this was made to fit between my wheel wells. You can see how it's connected. Now, I want to show you something. We turnbuckled the thing down. You cannot move this thing. It can't be moved. It is so solid. I'm not concerned at all about it. I haven't had one leak. The product itself is like, I've driven through rainstorms. We had a tropical low off the coast here in North Carolina a week or so ago, and it just poured and blew wind sideways, and it's dry as a bone. I can't tell you how happy I am with this product and this company. Like I say, I hate that I didn't get to meet Adam, but to give you one more little thing about it, when I went to pick it up, it was a holiday weekend. Everyone was coming back from like 4th of July and stuff, and Josh specifically met me down there, and the two of us just picked it up and slid it into the back of my truck. But and then he helped me tie it down and everything else. They made a concession for me to come do it on a holiday, and I'm grateful for it. And yeah, once I get a little more stuff, once I get it set up, I'll show you a little bit more when I get the AC unit in there and the racks and all that sort of stuff. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you. I hope you get in touch with Tusca as well. Oh, I should tell you how much it cost. So the regular Tusca teardrop one that they have, that they put on a little 5x8 trailer, they advertise for $27.50, and they actually were initially running a special for like $22.50 or something like that, but it's $27.50. So I contacted them about doing something special for me, and with all the changes and everything, because I told them I was willing to pay, if y'all could do this thing for me, I would be just stoked. So and they did it for $34.50. So for $3,450, I got something that's absolutely personalized, that's already insulated, that is waterproof, exactly as I wanted it, in between my wheel wells. So it had a lower center of gravity, and it has given, which the big surprise is that I got 0.3 of a gallon more per gallon. So technically I did the math. I think if I fill up 900 times, it'll pay for itself, because it gives me like an extra 11.66 cents a gallon I'm gaining on this. So it's going to take a while to pay it off, but maybe the lifetime of the truck, it might pay for itself. So just on the increased fuel mileage. But anyway, I can't say enough about it. So go get yourself one.